Well, thank you, ABS, for that. It decided to just disconnect. And now it's reconnected, so it's reset the time and everything, so you know, that's great. Just waiting for it to catch up on Twitch now, so yay for derpy moments of ABS. Like, okay, now it's gonna be two separate highlights because I can't put two highlights into one. It doesn't let me do that. Switch hasn't caught up. So I'd assume it's connected because ABS is saying it's connected and running, so there we go, now it is. Just so I hit the refresh button on my end to make sure it's definitely connected, it then goes, oh, here you go, here's the visual you wanted. God damn it. Come on, be nice. Hey. Oh, it's probably gonna be short. I mean, it depends on when the delivery gets here. If they get here dead at 2 o'clock, then I won't stop the stream because I'll just go and answer the door. But obviously, if they don't, and I'm gonna have to be sitting and waiting, it's better if I don't do this because then I can pay attention to my door. Otherwise, they might turn up and then I might not realise they've turned up, kind of thing. No, I don't have visitors. I've just got my shoppings arriving at 2, between 2 and 4. So I don't have visitors. I don't get visitors. I'm not that. I haven't got that much sociable life at the moment. So yeah, it's just as the shopping. Yeah, I booked it for like this time. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have booked it a bit earlier, but I don't know. I didn't feel like getting up really early for it, so two's better. Swear to God, if I get killed at this point again, I'm just gonna go nope. Not doing more floor and stuff. I'm just gonna get more materials. That's what I'll do. I'll just go and get more materials because I don't want to keep dying. And you won't open the door unless I come up here first. Really? I have to talk to you. This bit's alright because at least I can kind of stand back and let them die in the poison. Whereas I'm gonna shout about needing the keyboard back. Whereas when it's like where they can just run straight into you, it's a little bit more nasty. I think I'm now back at the same point where I keep dying, so I don't think this is gonna work. Shield and sword, you know. Because it doesn't help that I'm getting killed by these things. That really didn't help. That was a bit better. That was definitely shield helped out a lot better there. If it kept the setting up, I mean, it was annoying because it didn't keep that on top of that. It just like, oh, you switched the sword, but you didn't want the shield at the same time. And I'm thinking, great if there was an item that just was purely shielded sword, or I didn't have to, you know, faff around like that. We're good. That's what I wanted to do. God damn it. With double jump. I'm guessing that's not going to open unless open this up. Come on. Fuck's sake. You dare. Oh. Like, I seriously honestly thought that was gonna happen. I was just gonna get killed by them just then. There's back pieces again, which I keep picking up every time I go through this with different characters, so... There's supposed to be a door here, but I'm guessing I need to go up the top way to get it open, to then come the bottom way, which isn't going to be the bug. The fight or whatnot. There's a noise this game is making, which is making me think it's my phone, but I'm like, hang on, I have the phone right here in front of me. Oh, you're kidding me! Ah, no. No, it's just no. Just no. That's all that I can say. That's just no. Now I've got to wait for it to reset again so I can get through that. And ah, oh, god damn it. Seriously. Well, I said if I die again, I'm just gonna go mineral searching, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm not going back through that again. Right now, no. Just no. I can't move up. Yeah. I'm just not having the best of luck with it today. I said I don't understand why I'm not doing so great, but 32. But there's better than that's what I think. Oh, it's like a spear thing and it's slow. That's not good. That's why it's powerful, because it's slow. It's alright, but I want my weapons to be a bit quicker, because with the lag that happens, slow weapons ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna cut it. Yes, which I might actually see what's in the mall. Because I'm already losing loads of money as it is, just keep dying, so I might see if there's any better weapons in the mall that I can go buy. Because that's the problem, is just, some of my weapons are good, but it's like, as soon as someone gets close range, nope. Just nope. Hmm. So that one's better, and it's one-handed, isn't it? I used to have that. It's still a bit slower. Okay, but mm. What, the mall area? Yeah, it's a lot, but I think it's because there's just so much stuff there. And it's kind of one of those things, I think, because the game still hasn't really got a stable FPS at the moment, it's probably what causes the problem. Yeah. And it fluctuates a little bit for me here, so... Try that as well, that's me a little bit of money as well. What's that? That's 28, 1.2 spin stash. 37.4, 1.2. So it's the same speed, but there's more. This might do me a bit better. Ah. So I don't think I think they're all like, they might all be like cosmetic stuff, I think. Yeah, it's all cosmetic stuff again, I think. No, I don't want. I don't want Doctor Who stuff. Thank you. No. Nope. Look at the beards. That's so awesome. These all cost money, so I'm not going to spend money on those stuff because I said, you know, I wouldn't have any money left if I did. Be all gone. Really, 200? I'll test that out then. That does. Wow, that uses up all my energy in one shot though, so that's probably why it's so powerful. Yeah, some of those are like really powerful, but they use up so much energy. Hmm. Nope. But it's almost 2 o'clock, so I probably won't be doing any mining because I don't really have time to do it if I'm going to be watching out for the delivery, so... Yeah, a lot of these I think are just supposed to look cosmetics. I think they're cosmetics and not. Hmm. Energy per shot. It's got no energy per shot, that's really weird. It's supposed to do that. Oh wait, you can't buy them, okay. I think it has to have them made or something then. It's cool. No, that's all like cosmetic again. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. There isn't really anything I can get, or I don't think it's gonna really boost me up from them all. Unless I have someone make something, which is, you know, waiting for that person to come on to do it, so... It's only been a 20-minute stream because of that, that cutout, but... I'll give it another 10 minutes, obviously, if delivery does get here when, like, in that time, then obviously I'll keep streaming on, but if not, I'll just take a break and wait for them, because I don't really want to get too focused into the game and then think, oh shit, delivery's here, kind of thing. I can test out some of the stuff I got, see what it has, see how that works with mobs and stuff. That might be a bit better. This one, for example, because it seems like it's going to be more powerful. I can get my pixels back up, because that's the problem, is that every time I die on that thing, it takes 30% of my pixels. So, you know, it's like, oh, okay. So I'll do another 10 minutes and see what happens. I mean, obviously delivery gets to carry on, if not, we'll be off stream for like a couple of hours. Right, that does do quite a bit of damage. So that's... Yeah, that's coal, and coal you can't refine. Doesn't get refined into money, so just ores. Hey, Alan LP, how you doing? Well, they're actually saying that when my actual food does get here, I probably actually will be taking a short break to actually go and eat something. Kind of what I'm waiting on, but obviously, if they're not here by 2, then I've got like a few things I can probably eat. 2 o'clock, so we'll see. Give it 10 minutes. Not here in 10 minutes, then I'll go grab some food and take a break. Although it went to my uptime so long, it's because OBS decided to cut out like literally like 20 minutes at 2 o'clock. Like, nah, you know, I'm just gonna cut out. Be a bugger. I'm gonna mine these ores as well, you know, just get my money back. I need to get the one that actually compresses the pixels so I can actually start saving pixels rather than having to worry about carrying them around with me and dying. Come on, server, don't lag on me, please. I just had a door outside, so I don't know if that was... 1 second, let me do a quick look. Oh, that wasn't my delivery arriving. It was just someone obviously parking a car. Disappointing. Hoping it would be my delivery. It's all good though. I'll get here when it gets here. I mean, this what happens when you book it between like 2-hour slot thing, so... Thing is, I could have actually, if I booked it earlier, it actually would have cost me more to book it earlier. I booked it between this time because it would only cost like £1 for the delivery. Whereas booking it a lot earlier would have probably cost me like £5. It was a £4 difference, and I was like, yeah, you know, I've already got like other bills to pay this week. I don't really want to be spending too much on the delivery. So it was much more cheaper just to get it cheaper. Hey, Diamond LA, how you doing? Also, I'm probably not going to be streaming too much longer. I'm waiting on something to be delivered, so I will be taking a short break whilst I wait for that delivery. It's gonna take between 2 hours. I mean, as soon as the delivery's here, I will come straight back on. It's not like I'm gonna wait and then wait 2 hours straight kind of thing. If delivery gets here like 2:30, then I'll come back on at 2:30. So on and so forth, kind of thing. What am we doing? I'm not thinking too clear right now because I'm actually getting hungry, so I'm starting to think about food, and I'm not focusing on the game as much. Really cannot wait till my food gets here. I have lots of things I can eat today because of the delivery that's coming, so I'll finally have snack foods. That's what I've been waiting for. Is that I got home Sunday and there was like no snack foods, and I was like, well, I could cook myself up a meal, but I don't really want a whole entire meal. Like, I just wanted snack foods. I didn't have any left. That's kind of the problem though, if you have someone else in the house with you and they decide, oh, I'm gonna eat these. But I'm not gonna put anything else back in the house. You can wait till you get food shopping back in. Oh, chocolate hobnobs. Ah, that's lovely. I still got some Fanta drinks to drink actually. I ordered some last week and I got the wrong flavour. I meant to get Fanta Twist. Didn't realise there was a difference in the caps, and I got the sour apple and cherry ones, and I have no idea what they're like. And I'm thinking, oh my god, if I've just gone and got myself drinks that I'm gonna absolutely hate, that's like, what am I gonna do with these? It's like, to send them to someone and say, here you go, you can have these. I don't want them. I haven't tried them yet, so I've still got to try them yet. I'm very picky with stuff. Like, if I haven't tried it, I don't like to really go out and buy things in case I don't like them. Because when you're on a budget, it's kind of one of those things you can't just go out and buy willy-nilly and think, oh, if I don't like it, just get rid of it. I think so. I've never had it, so I have no idea what it's like. I meant to get the Fanta Twist, and I didn't. So, like, whoops. Yeah, I do drink cola as well, but I try not to drink too much of it. Because, caffeine's not too great with me if I want to have a sleep pattern. Otherwise I tend to sleep less, and then it's not fun. It's really not. I like to be able to sleep properly and that, so... Ooh, that's nice. We upgrade my module. When I used to drink cherry cola all the time, and then I got to the point where I was like, no, I really need to get my sleep pattern back on track. So I kind of cut back. I mean, I do still drink it every now and then, I just don't drink it every day. I used to kind of drink it like every single week, all the time. It's all I ever drunk was cherry cola. Of course, unless I was somewhere where they didn't have it, then I'd drink something else, but... Not only that, caffeine's not too great if you have panic attacks, so it can kind of make them a little bit worse. Ooh. Awesome. Yeah, Pepsi's not as great, but I mean it's like on the Thursdays when I go out for meals, that's all they ever serve. If I say, oh, can I have some Coke, they're like, they look at you weird because it's called Pepsi. And I was like, well, it's the same thing, obviously, but it's just a different name. It just doesn't, it's not as good as cola. Yeah, I don't even drink the energy drinks anymore because they don't necessarily wake me up, but hell, if I have a panic attack, those things are horrible to have. With that amount of caffeine, like Monster energy drinks, for example. Oh god, no. You're really asking for it when you have one of those and have a panic attack. So I sort of steer clear from it. I mean, the only time I'll ever touch one of those is if I am really extremely tired and have to go somewhere that's really important and I need to wake myself up quick. I mean, it does kind of wake me up, but it's not necessarily something that will keep me going throughout the whole entire day. I will still get tired. I've even had one of those and actually just fallen asleep after drinking one, and it's a horrible idea to fall asleep after drinking an energy drink. Okay. No, I don't drink this unless I necessarily really need to. Yeah, I think Red Bull is, yeah. Monster tastes a lot nicer than Red Bull, I think. Although that's what they use when they do the, when they make Jaeger bombs, they use, Red Bull for that. Oh, I prefer Monster over Red Bull. Monster's good. Monster tastes really nice. I think when I had to do my my training up in Ipswich, I had to get a really early train. That's what I brought with me, was a can of Monster, because it's like a really big massive can, and I just sat there drinking it on the train to wake myself up because I was just so exhausted. Because I hadn't slept all night, because I woke up at like I think 1 or 2 in the morning, because my leg decided to suddenly have a cramp, like right in the knee, which is painful as hell because it wouldn't stop. You know, I stood up for like half an hour, thought, oh, it's gonna stop now, it's gonna let me go back to sleep. No, it was just, I couldn't get comfortable after that either. So it was like, oh yeah, you know, I've got a Monster drink, I'll take that with me on the train to Ipswich, because that'll just wake me up and help me stay awake for at least most of the day. And that was one of those like, oh, this is just typical. The one night I need to get sleep, and it's like, nope. This is like leg cramp. Like pure leg cramp. It was horrible. And it's one of those things where you wake up during the cramp, so you've already started experiencing the pain in your sleep, and then you're kind of waking up delirious thinking, what the hell is going on? And you're like, oh god, the pain. It's awful. Really awful experience. It's one experience that I never want to ever have happen again. I hate waking up with that. Awful. Oof. Bad enough getting them when you're awake, but to get them when you're asleep, because you've already started experiencing the pain. And you think, oh god, I've got to leap out of the bed and jump on my leg just to kind of straighten it out properly. Because you can't bend your leg during a cramp, you have to literally straighten it right out. But the natural reaction is to bend your leg. So that's probably what I was doing in my sleep. I was bending my leg instead of straightening it out. That was awful. Oh no, I hate leg cramps. I can hear my boiler starting. Oh! Yeah, this sword is definitely a lot better than what I had earlier. This might help. That resets, but obviously I'll do that after I get some food and out, or at least after my shopping gets her. That bloody flooring party. Like, no, why couldn't it be like the dread bone where it's just like a small thing? But you know, no. It's like, no, it has to be a party full of florins that just wanna fight you. Ew, bits of meat again. Speaking of which, I said, what was it? I'm gonna do 10 minutes and then I'll go away. Oh, you got to search more pirate ships. So yeah, because you said you hadn't run a map last time. I feel like I'm slurring my words a little bit here because I am just purely thinking about getting something to eat. My stomach is really, you can't hear it, but my stomach is growling. Not as bad as it was on Sunday, mind you, but you know, that was horrible. It was like, oh, you know, we'll get something at lunchtime, 3 o'clock. Still hadn't had any food yet. I'll go grab something in a second. We'll take a break and grab some food and wait for my shopping to get here. It's probably gonna wait. They're probably not gonna get here till 4, no my luck. So obviously, the moment they do get here, I'll put a tweet out saying that I'm setting back up to stream. I'll leave everything basically set up. Like, the game's still going to be running and everything. OBS probably not so much because I don't trust my cat. Because I have a hotkey to start streaming, and my cat has a tendency to like to jump on my keyboard. Last time she did that, she decided that, you know, oh, it's a perfect time to just randomly start a stream whilst I was out of the room, so... Which is probably funny for the people watching, like, what's going on. And hear me come back in the room, and I'm like, oh, thank you, cat. Thanks for that. Yeah. Like, cat time. Doesn't know how to stream, but still wants to put the stream on, you know. Although my webcam was covered, so no one would have seen anything on the camera. So that was the bright side. You know, I wouldn't make any big mistakes. I think that's enough materials for now. I think what I'm going to do is get back to my ship, go and take the break, go and actually go get some food, and wait for my shopping to get here. And obviously, if they get here before 4 o'clock, then I'll start the stream as soon as I get that all put away. If not, then I'll start it whenever they, you know, basically whenever they deliver it is whenever I'll stream. But obviously after 4 o'clock, they should definitely be here by 4. Yeah, the cat needs to live its dream. It wants its fame, that's what it wants. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break, have some food. I'll be back on as soon as I get my shopping, which is between now and 4 o'clock. They should be here by 4. They shouldn't be any later than that. If they are, then obviously, if they're any later than that, then I'll probably complain, because no point of booking the time slot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Obviously there's 2 parts to the stream now because of the little interruption OBS decided to have. It decided to have a hiccup. So yeah, so I will see you guys when I get back. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye, guys.